So I wanted to talk about feminine communication. Basically, on your higher self journey, bringing out your femininity and your soft side is, I feel like, key to being a woman. So some steps that I have been practicing, I want to tell you guys about. So these are the steps in order: acknowledge, repeat, follow up, and reasoning. So first, acknowledge. You want to acknowledge whatever that person is saying to you, whether it's a question, a comment, like for example, an invite. Hey, Angela, would you like to go to lunch with me? Then I will respond, oh my gosh, thank you so much for inviting me to lunch with you. So you want to kind of just, build up that acknowledgement when it comes to your communication. That way there's no wires crossed or anything like that with miscommunication. That rolls into acknowledgement. So you want to acknowledge that they are taking time out of their day for you, or they're taking time, talking to you, anything of that nature, depending on what the conversation is. For example, whether you're rejecting or agreeing or anything like that, you want to acknowledge that other person. So if you guys are having a talk about different opinions on a subject matter, for example, I like to work out in the daytime, early in the morning versus evening. And hey, you like working out in the evening versus in the day. You still want to acknowledge that person's opinion or their statement. You know what? I've heard working out in the day is amazing. I heard it, helps get your day started. That's really good. I wish I could be an early morning person, but unfortunately I'm not. I prefer working out in the evening time. This is just showing that you value that person that you're speaking with. You value their opinion, you value their demeanor, their personality, their ways. You're not like, stepping down on them or anything like that. So the other one is a pivot. So a pivot is if you are, like, for example, declining something. So that is basically the follow-up. So if someone is inviting you somewhere, you definitely want to follow up with them and maybe give a different date or a different time or either a different activity. So for example, hey, let's go shoot some pool, Angela. Oh my gosh, pool sounds fun, but you know what? I'm not in a mood for that. And actually I'm a little busy today, but hey, would you like to maybe tomorrow go to lunch or, anything like that? That would work for me. This is not only showing them, once again, that you appreciate the time they're taking out with you, but it also shows that you're being compromising, when it comes to communicating with friends, family, or either relationships. So within that, I actually did the reasoning. So whenever you're declining someone for an event or an outing or whatever the case is, you want to give reasoning, and not because you want them in your business or you're trying to tell too much, but just to show that appreciation and that compromise again. So for example, hey, let's go to the pool today. Let's have a play date with the kids. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I would love to do that. But I have a prior engagement today. I am doing something for my son that will take quite a bit of a time in my schedule today. But you know what? Can we do a play date this weekend? It could be the pool or somewhere else. Do you have anything else in mind? So those definitely have helped me a long way in my higher self journey when it comes to communication, which was one of my main goals. And don't get me wrong, I'm still working on this. Everything is a work in progress. Try these things.